name is Nicole McCabe. I am an alto saxophonist, composer, and educator, and I live in Los Angeles, California. I started playing the saxophone in 7th grade, and then I went to a performing arts high school, and I was playing both clarinet and saxophone, and I kind of decided to focus on saxophone, so I started taking lessons, and then getting into high school, I got more into listening to a lot of different jazz records and found some of my favorite saxophonists, such as like Charlie Parker and John Coltrane and Cannonball Adderley, and that's when I think I really started to understand the language a bit more and how to practice improvising. So I started playing gigs when I was in my undergrad in Portland, Oregon. I think some of my first gigs were probably like college events that the school, suggested me for, and then it kind of went out of the school into the city after that. I have some childhood memories of like going through my mom's, remember when they had like CD books, and listening to all the CDs in there. My mom is a singer. She doesn't do it professionally, but she definitely exposed me at an early age to like Stevie Wonder, and she loves like country music, so like Shania Twain and all these people, and I think she instilled a joy for music in me, and yeah, that's kind of where I first got exposed. I think some of the challenges that I face as a musician or currently is just really trying to figure out where I really want to go and putting yourself out there as much as possible. It's really hard because I feel like I've been putting myself out there more the last couple years, or this 2024 especially, and I've gotten some yeses, but you also get a lot of no's, and it can feel discouraging sometimes, so I'm just trying to still just put my best foot forward and just, try to put myself out there. Well, one of my favorite things about music is like you can be having a really horrible day, and like once you step on the bandstand, you can like let a lot of that out in the music, or like you just have to have such an intense focus when you're playing that it can kind of, just kind of hone all your energy, and it can make you feel so much different than you did for the rest of the day. So I think I've had some incredible moments where I didn't have a great day, and then I was able to play an amazing set with friends and, release some of that tension that I was feeling in my life, and realizing like how healing music is, and that it's something that I need to do to be alive, I think. I think there needs to be a lot more support for musicians. Just in terms of like health insurance and having access to care, better unions, better pay for performances, and kind of the whole structure of being a musician needs to change. And I think that things like that are happening with like independent music labels, and people are, being kinder to each other and supporting each other and making sure that everyone's getting a fair wage and not doing things that don't seem fair. And I think things are slowly changing, but yeah, the whole system is a little wonky. Music is really important to me in the sense of what you can communicate to other people. The music community in the entire world is like such an incredible thing. It's so small, and everyone supports each other, and it's just an incredible thing to be a part of. I think I have a lot of different sources for inspiration, and I am a big believer in having other interests and doing other things and experiencing life and bringing that into the music. So I love being outside, I love traveling, I love food, I love my dog, I love going on walks, I love hanging out with friends, and I think I put a lot of that into my music, especially with composing. I like writing about different experiences that I've had, a place that I've been, something that's affected my life. As a musician, I think my music is based on a lot of personal experiences, and I try to make it as authentic as possible, and I hope that it would reach audiences that way, and that they could connect to it in a personal way as well. Definitely honesty is a big value of mine, and something that I try to translate into the music. And yes, community and inclusion and friendship, these are all things that are really important to me, and I think define me as a musician.